Oh, it's above. Okay.
That's it then? Well, let's have a look. Prince Vogger's treasure was a book. Didn't know old Dead Eyes could read. Well, let's get it back to Captain Wereshark. Maybe it'll help break the curse.
So look at this book, Anise.
Red anise to you, Swabby.
Nice.
This book, this is about Captain Wereshark and Flicka and the others. I don't understand. This is all a story. But where am I? Why aren't I in the book?
You found you dreaming in an alien ruin. You're under a spell. I entered your dream to awake you.
I remember it now. I remember it all. Damn it, Cress. You said I could finally escape and no one would come for me. They wouldn't even know I was gone. That was the deal.
Deal? Did you ask for this?
Cress said that they would make it so I could finally live out my dreams. I could have this life, and they would take my place. I'd finally be free of Farmer's Nook, and my mom wouldn't ever need to worry about my life of piracy.
That's not fair to her. You'd both be living a lie.
I know. It was too perfect. I knew it was too perfect. Dreams don't last. That's why they're dreams. Just a few more moments. It was just getting good.
5 more minutes.
I just want to celebrate victory with the captain once before this is all over. Maybe steal a kiss before I go.
You mentioned Cress is behind this. Who is that?
Please. I can tell you about Cress when we're back in the ruin. Just leave me with the dream a little longer.
Oops. Other way around. Okay.
Looks like Prince Vogger and his crew are due for a burial at sea. Good riddance!
No talking to the Argonian fellow? That stinks. Hoping to talk to hard skills. Interesting.
You're awake! Good. It's been a while since I've worked any magic that didn't involve sleight of hand. Anise is still soundly asleep. Could you not get through to her in the dream?
Just wanted to enjoy the dream a little longer. It says she's part of Captain Wereshark's crew.
So, She stepped right into the story that's inspired her since she was little. That explains the ritual with that book. How better to keep her under the spell than to put her in a prison she wouldn't want to escape? Insidious.
Not a prison. She's made a deal with someone called Cress.
You're telling me this Cress didn't take her place? They traded for it? And not just her, but everyone here. What does Cress have to gain from these bargains? To infiltrate the town? What could a sleepy village offer someone who can create dreams?
What should we do with the dreamers?
The deal they made isn't so harmless as they might have believed. You've seen how frightened the villagers are. How many more need to vanish before Cress has whatever it is they want? They won't like it, but we should wake them and end this farce.
Alright.
Here we go. Pray that a rude awakening is the worst they have to suffer. It's ready. Wake Annis, and the curse will break.
Farewell, Captain.
No!
All right, so we're awake. Dreams shattered. A life of brooms and boredom ahead. Happy now?
I need to know about Cress.
Cress is different. They looked like Bugtail when they approached me, but his clothes were covered in ink and he seemed unwell. They confessed that they weren't who they appeared to be, but they needed my help.
Did you find that suspicious?
Cress didn't look suspicious to me, just sad, vulnerable. They said they screwed up again, that they couldn't be who they were trying to be. Cress knew I didn't want to stay in Farmer's Nook, so they offered to take my place.
Do you know why Cress wanted to trade places?
I think they were running away too, from a life they didn't want to go back to. You know how many times I tried to do that? But I could never just leave my mom behind, alone. I thought we'd all be happy this way.
Think your mother would be happy with a substitute?
She would not.
Mother? I'm sorry.
If you wanted to be rid of me so bad, you could have sent a fake who did chores.
I talked to Bucktail first.
So delicious, so moist, and rich and warm. So much frosting. This one can just barely still taste them.
What are you talking about?
The sweet rolls. The most delicious, moist, warm, fragrant sweet rolls to ever leave a baker's oven. Bucktail ate them often. Bucktail had them all.
You had a dream about sweet rolls.
Yes! What else would one dream about? Have you never known the ecstasy of sweet moon sugar cream melting upon your tongue? This one has not tasted true sugar since he left elsewhere. He has missed it so.
Couldn't you guys sweet rolls without resorting to Daedric packs?
So he could, if he were satisfied with iced rolls grown stale from weeks on the road. But when one offers the chance to have them at their freshest and most perfect, always and forever, why would Bucktail not take such a bargain?
I'm sorry, Bucktail.
How could you do this? How could you wake me? Cress said I would live in that dream forever.
What was your dream about?
It was a damned sight better than this. I had a castle, servants, suitors hanging off my every word. I had everything I ever wanted. You don't know what it's like for us, growing up. We had nothing. We still have nothing.
What about your brother, Hesef?
Hesef? Hesef seems happy with his plow and his pigs. He's a grown man, and more capable than I am at fending for himself. He doesn't need me anymore. And Cress was supposed to keep him company. We barely speak anymore as it is.
Your brother thinks you're dead. He's grieving for you.
dead? Oh, Hasef, I never wanted that. I suppose I need to talk to him, like we used to. He deserves that much.
He'd like that.
Where are we? Some kind of tomb? Where's my treasure? Last I remember, I was in my treasure room.
You were under a spell. We woke you up.
Wait, so this is real? The dream is gone? My treasure's gone? Why would you do that?
The deal you made with Cress was a mistake. Your brother thinks you're dead.
Why would he think I'm dead? That's not what Cress promised. He said he'd just be me. He even agreed to do my chores. Was that all a bunch of hogwash?
No, Cress did pretend to be you. You just got drunk and fell into a bonfire.
Heck of a way to go. Wait, is Cress dead then? Damn it. I guess there's no hope making another deal.
Goodbye. I don't know if Cress is actually dead or not, but...
Much as I love a happy ending, we haven't quite reached the conclusion just yet. You should speak to Anis's mother about the imposter. We mustn't let Cress escape.
This is dreaming of being part of Captain Workshop's crew. Is that why we saw pirates outside?
It could be that the two spells were mingling. That's not something seen often. Or perhaps it's simply that this Cress person was also inspired by Anis's dream.
Why would you choose to become a poor farm girl then?
Why indeed? It's easy to guess what motivated these people to pursue their wildest dreams, but the workings of this Cress's mind are inscrutable. What would you do if you were them? Would you leap at the chance to live a perfect fantasy?
People need me here. I'd never have been in the real world.
That's the rub, isn't it? Dreams are selfish things. To chase them, you risk leaving things behind, maybe everything. We all have to decide what we're willing to sacrifice in pursuit. Not everyone possesses your sense of obligation.
People seem devastated to be walking from their dreams.
They have a look about them, one I've seen before. It's the look of a skooma addict, sick and desperate on the street, lost without their escape.
Will they recover?
With the help and support of those who love them, one can hope. Ultimately, it will be up to each of them to decide what's most important to them.
Fair.
Thank you for finding my girl. I'd never imagined she'd have gone to such lengths to get away from here. I should have listened sooner.
What are you doing out here?
I followed you. I was glad to see Anis back in town. But I knew deep down that wasn't my girl, and watching her act a part made the worry in my gut so much worse. I had to see for myself.
Where did you leave the imposter?
Back at the Happy Crow. I told Brayden he could put whatever she liked on my tab if it kept her occupied. If you wish to find the freeloader, that's where she'll be.
Thanks for the tip.
We will trust Miles to see these people safely back to town. You and I should find Cress at once.
Oh, I'll find him, alright.